You should have just left immediately and then willingly become a single mother. Where? Listen, Catherine, or whatever your name is. All right, go be a lesbian if you want to, but she's just saying facts. Let's not lie here. I don't even know what that was. What was that? Biggest Andrew Tate haters, don't know why they hate him. Not like the biggest Andrew Tate fan, but a lot of what he does say is, you know, it's not wrong. It's just things people, I feel like, are trying to suppress. Like, they don't want to hear the truth anymore. Obviously, some things, I think he's a great marketer. I think he wants some clips of him saying some pretty out-of-pocket things to go viral, no problem. It's just the delivery a lot of people don't like. I feel like it's very direct, and people don't like direct. Yeah, let's react to this. Okay, off to a good start.
We're here to find a real human, not an NPC, a real person, to tell me why they...
Hold on. A non-player character is an internet meme that represents people who do not think for themselves, okay, or do not make their own decisions. All right, so just someone who has they don't have their own opinion.
He's dirt and he's ugly. He's an asshole.
I think he's the most sexist man alive.
No, I can't stand Andrew.
Because he fucking sucks.
Wonderful. Fuck you. Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
I already know the one in the skirt is gonna be just not thinking correctly.
Yeah.
Do you like him?
Not really.
Why?
I don't know him like that.
Well, yeah, I know,
Okay.
but like,
So,
from
but why
like
don't
the
you
social
like him?
media stuff, do you like him?
Not really. I think like the shit he says is a joke.
Oh, like what?
I think he's like putting on an act.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I don't think that's like real. Like I think he does it for attention.
There's no reason to do it for attention. If
See, I can agree with her with that. Like, I do think there's something he says out of pocket that I'm like, Like, he says most of the thing he says with, like, a serious tone, so I would believe a lot of what he's saying isn't, like, you know, strictly to, like, trigger people, but at the same time, I do think something that just, like, if I say this, you know, it will go viral. Everyone will, like, they'll see me more. It will help build, is it Hustlers University? It'll help build his brand, you know?
already banned on everything.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, why don't you like him?
Because he's misogynistic.
Can you define misogyny for me?
What the
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Define it.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
No.
Why?
Okay.
Why are you asking me that?
Answer the question.
I just want to hear your opinion on it.
Answer the question. I hate when people... Because you could just leave now. You could just leave now because answer the question.
Yeah, so why don't you like him?
Why are you asking?
Just wondering.
If he's getting you tight, go. Just go.
Okay.
She couldn't think of a lie.
That men can do all these things and women can't, and like men have to protect women, and
You think the woman should protect the men?
I think that they can protect each other. I know plenty of women that are stronger than me.
Well, yeah, I know, but
I mean, I'm pretty sure if he worked a little bit, he would be easily stronger than a lot of women. Let's not lie here. I mean, like, I know a lot of women who could really rock me too, but at the same time, I mean, maybe rock a guy too, but it's like on the same level as like if a guy who worked out even just a little bit could rock them. Like, let's not put, because it's not equal in that way. It's just not. It's just not.
okay. Who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
No.
Why?
Because I don't.
Why?
I don't have a strong enough opinion to.
You don't have a strong enough opinion?
Yeah.
But you already said you don't like
So why don't you like him? You said you don't like him and you don't have an opinion on him. So why come to the conclusion to not like him if you don't have an opinion on him?
I haven't seen a lot. I don't look at stuff about him because it doesn't interest me, but everything I've seen about him, I don't like.
So you're a follower of the media?
Yes.
I mean, she's just kind of going off of what she knows. The media is saying, you know, everyone is saying this about this one person, and you never do the research to find out that this one person is, it's like Candace Owens. Like, she's not like the worst person in the world, but I feel like I see so many videos of like things taken out of context to make her look like she's like the villain, when in actuality she's just saying facts. Like, she's not saying anything that is even offensive. It's just the truth. If you don't like the truth, then say that. But, you know, she's going off of what she knows. And if the media is constantly giving her videos that are showing Andrew in a bad light, you have to do your own research to see if what you're being fed is, or, you know, what your eyes are seeing is truth, or it's something that it's biased. It's the narrative they're trying to create around this one person.
Yes, you follow what the media says.
Yes.
Yes. Andrew Tate. Wait, I have one more question. Why don't you like him?
Because he's a fucking asshole.
Well, my question is, why don't you like him?
Because he's
Homeboy looks like he's going through a lot.
Misogynistic asshole who
Define
really
misogyny.
trafficked women.
He didn't, though.
He did, though.
No.
You're giving him way too much permission. Like,
He's my uncle. That's why.
well,
I can't take you seriously.
I hope he spends a lot of time in jail, and I hope he gets every day in the shower. Wonderful. You.
Dude, he's my uncle. You're not supposed to say that. Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
No.
Why?
Because I just think he says a lot of misogynistic stuff.
Define misogyny.
You know what misogyny is?
I know, but do you know?
Library,
Do you know? Huh?
They should be answering that question. Everyone has to run the class all of a sudden, but I'm like, why y'all stopping for the interview and not finishing it? I mean, I get it, because now I feel like you're about to get canceled, so you want to leave. But, like, at the same time, answer the question.
There's this guy. He helped someone overcome. Okay. Do you feel like that's a good thing to do?
I would think so.
You would think so?
Yeah.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
He helped that person not commit.
I don't know.
What are your opinions on Andrew Tate?
I don't like that guy.
Why?
I mean, the shit he said about women, isn't he, like, what is it? Isn't he charged in Romania for sex trafficking?
No.
You sure about that?
Okay, now second time. Where is that coming from? I haven't even seen that stuff, and like, what kind of things are being pushed around? Because that's not what I'm seeing.
Charges were dropped. His house was raided and they found nothing.
Okay, well,
Does that change your views on him?
still hate that nigga, so. Yep.
Why?
I don't like him.
Can I get a reason?
There's enough. Bye.
Not one reason was said. Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Yes, I do.
You should have a reason for like not liking someone. It's like if you said you don't like any musician's music, there's reasons. You know, you give me a reason. You say you don't like Andrew Tate, it's just like there's reasons out there. He's like a misogynist. Can you go more in depth? Did you see him in an interview and you like watched the whole interview and you saw that he said a bunch of this things that were out of pocket? Or did you hear this and you just kind of put two and two together and you assumed the rest of it? When like you have to judge people by their actions, what they're saying, what they're doing. And you guys are seeing like minuscule clips that have been blown to proportion instead of actually maybe seeing where some of these clips came from and just learning what this guy is. Seeing if these clips are true or if they're just taken completely out of context. We've been through like maybe 12 people. No one's saying anything of substance.
Like him?
No.
Why?
He's really misogynistic and like his views they're so extreme.
Define misogyny for me.
Yeah, you got me.
Okay, so there's this man who saves street dogs. He also saves somebody from committing, he also brings in Ukrainian orphans to the States to help them find families. Who do you picture like doing such an act?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that stuff. I do wonder where that information is coming from, so I'll go like see that later. But if he's doing that, that's cool.
Celebrity. It could be
Is he
anyone.
hot?
Huh?
Is he hot
What?
or not?
Sure, he gets a lot of women, yeah.
It's probably Obama.
What does that have
Obama?
to do with...
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
No way!
He treats women like trash.
How?
He literally is like the opposite of feminist.
But he's a feminist.
He's a feminist?
Yeah,
Have you heard
he
him
always
say it?
says he's a feminist.
Did you not see the videos of him beating up women?
Yeah, I did. It was also fake.
So, okay, here, answer my
His
question.
rape charges.
Why are you
all been
I'm
advocating?
dropped.
not gonna lie, I don't think I've seen a video of him beating up women, but I have seen him saying he would beat up a woman. That I'm like, I'm not sure what that's about.
For him.
No, I'm just trying to spread the word of Andrew Tate.
Okay, so you're trying he's your uncle?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Because I don't like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Just because I personally don't care a lot about, first of all, men. Sorry. It's just...
When you say stuff like that, now it's... Yeah. Oh my gosh. But when you start off with something like that, I don't care about men. All right, the conversation's done. Because you're not gonna argue rationally. And I don't even know what this guy is about to say next, but it's just like, you could just tell. She's made her stance. She's gonna believe what she's gonna believe. You're done. It's through and through. Call it.
But him and the popularity...
You think men are not needed?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
I mean, we've learned to procreate without men.
So let's say you were about to get jumped. Would you...
Even if that is true, which I don't think it is, who wants to even do it by robot? Like, who would want to do it by machine? And then willingly become a single mother? Where? We don't need men. So, listen, Catherine, or whatever your name is, you're going to endorse people having children, women having children, and having absolutely no help, no one to be by their side. The labor sucks. The whole 9 months can be quite unbearable. Then you have to raise someone for 18 years on your own. Oh yeah, we don't need men. Just because you can do something without someone doesn't mean you should do it on your own. That's just what it is. To now say we don't need men or you don't care about them at all. All right, go be a lesbian if you want to, but that's not fun, you know?
Go ahead and fight them, or would you rather have a man fight?
If it was a man like Andrew Tate, I would rather just get jumped.
No, you wouldn't.
But you know he's a four-time world champ.
Yeah,
kickboxer.
I do know that.
Okay, so you wouldn't let him fight for you?
No.
You'd rather just get beat?
I'd get jumped.
Really?
Yep.
Because when you got that black eye, and you got broken rib cages, and all these different things happen to you, and you can't walk, you don't have scratches all over your body, you're literally deformed. Oh yeah, I still want to get beat up.
Most important question of the day.
Okay.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Unfortunately.
Do you like him?
Why would I like him?
Why wouldn't you not like him?
He just does a lot of misogynistic things.
Like?
From what I've seen, it's just like women belong in the kitchen. And I'm not a woman belong in the kitchen type of girl.
Yeah, I could tell.
What's that supposed to mean?
Real quick.
I mean, it's like, I don't know any emo goth woman who really wants to be in the kitchen. So, not saying that we belong in the kitchen. I'm just saying, I don't expect witches to cook or something like that.
Girl.
Yeah, I could tell.
What's that supposed to mean?
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
The podcast person?
Yeah, he has a podcast.
Yeah.
Do you like him?
No.
Why?
He's a misogynist.
What, you're like the 100th person to say that today? Can you give me a good reason why you don't like him other than misogyny?
I mean, I don't watch his podcast, so I don't...
Oh, so you don't watch him?
Is from what I've, like, clips that I've seen.
What'd you see?
I don't know.
Do you guys know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
This is the thing. Like, you can't even remember the clips you've seen. Just something. If you say you don't like something, if you say you don't like a specific kind of cake, why? Because it's too sweet and, you know, they use, like, brown sugar in it, and I hate brown sugar. That is the reason why you don't like this specific kind of cake. There are reasons for why you don't like things. If you do not like Andrew Tate, have a reason. You can't just say you don't like someone without reason.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
Nope.
Wait, why?
He's too masculine.
Too masculine?
Okay, there's a reason.
Does he scare you?
Yeah.
So why don't you like him?
He minimizes women.
How?
He... Like... Later class.
Huh? So you don't have a reason?
They're on the spot, so it's hard for them to, like, think. I feel like if she had just given herself just a little bit more time, then there would be something we could hear. Finally, 10 minutes in, maybe we could see if there's a real reason.
So there's this guy who helps street dogs. He brings them into homes and whatnot, as well as Ukrainian kids, orphans. Brings them to the U.S. to help them out and stuff. Do you think that's like a good thing to do?
Yeah.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
He does those things.
I don't care.
You don't like him?
No.
Why?
because he's an asshole.
Okay, but like, why don't you
I
like?
can't even lie though, most of his interviews, he does come off like an a-hole. It's not like he's even tried to seem like he's the most nicest, sweetest guy. And I understand, like, as a man, like, this whole masculinity thing, like, you want to show you're strong, you're capable, but he is still it still comes off a little bit like a jerk, you know?
Cause he just does things and he contradicts himself and he's hypocritical.
Oh, can you name me a thing where he contradicts himself?
You don't want to always talk about like masculinity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I've seen him doing things that aren't necessarily so masculine, but then he always like talks about it.
Well, what you seen?
Seen a video of him.
What video?
You know what? What is this for?
It's for him.
It's for Andrew Tate.
He's my uncle.
That's your uncle?
Yeah.
Actually?
Is that a problem? So you don't like me now?
You haven't done anything but your uncle, on the other hand.
Okay, so why don't you like my uncle? He needs to hear this.
Your uncle?
Yeah.
He's gonna see this?
He's gonna see this.
Okay. Well, if you're watching this.
Damn, wait, why?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
No, not really.
Why?
Just because of the controversy. It's to the point where even if you agree with what he's saying, whatever, they're looking back, questionable shit that he's done, right? I don't give a shit what you think about the alpha male stuff, but it's more about the criminal history that is the problem.
But all his criminal charges were dropped.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, now you know. Do you still hate him?
Still not a big fan, yeah.
So, do you have
He seems reasonable. I like that guy. I feel like if you showed him like some of the better clips of Andrew Tate, you would see that, you know, unfortunately the colored hair would give him a way to make him seem like he's an NPC. After hearing him talk, very reasonable. You could just tell, like, he just probably saw the bad stuff, did a little bit of research, not the biggest fan, but if you showed him some better things, showed him what I guess Andrew Tate primarily about, he probably wouldn't be too against the guy. Just not a big fan of like his character, or not necessarily his character, but just not a big fan of like his tone or how he says things and stuff like that.
Why you don't like him though?
I just don't like okay, there's some points where it's like, okay, I like how you say how he'll pay for women on some things, but some other things I just don't agree on.
Well, yeah, what are those things?
I don't know, I don't know in my head. I just know some things I see on TikTok. That's it.
You don't know?
Yeah.
That's okay. A lot of people just don't know either why they don't like him.
Yeah, but he just...
Yeah, you don't know why you don't like him?
I know why. He just...
Oh, why?
He just hates on women.
Huh?
He just hates on women.
He said women are the most precious things in the world, though.
Oh, he did say that?
Yeah.
Some things he said you look crazy. You can't lie. He says...
Like what?
Yeah, he does.
Tell me one thing.
Do you like him?
He's my uncle. What? Okay. Do you guys know who Andrew Tate is?
Yes.
Do you like him?
No.
Why?
I don't know. He's weird. He talks bad about women.
What does he say about women that's bad?
Everything. He's just really male-driven. If it's not about an alpha man, then it really doesn't matter to him.
You don't like him because he's a man?
I don't like him because he's an alpha man in his views.
Just one good reason why you don't like him. Just one. I know you have many. Just one.
Just one.
No? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Guys, quick question.
Why was he so shocked? You couldn't...
No? Okay. All right. Thank you. Do you guys know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
Do you guys like him?
No.
Why?
Because
He's like the most.
Yeah, why don't you guys like him?
I think he's the most sexist man alive.
Also, he's a peddler who appeals to people who sub small and who need to make themselves feel better.
Huh? Okay.
What? That is the stupidest. You should have just left immediately, because now you just said a bunch of stupid shit that don't make not one type of sense, not one lick of sense. I don't even know what that was. What was that? Say a proper sentence, or I don't know what that was.
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
You don't know? Okay,
So then why?
He just doesn't know. Okay, whatever.
He is openly sexist, has openly said
But he's a
that women-
feminist.
He's not.
He came out and said he's a feminist.
He also came out and said that women are objectively worse than men. He said that publicly.
He didn't say they're worse than men.
He
just said
literally
that
said-
they have their...
Crying. The other guy left.
He said that publicly.
He didn't say they're worse than men.
He
just
literally
said that they have their own
men-
priorities and men have their own priorities.
He said that, no, he's also said that men are better than women. He said that openly.
At certain things.
No, just in general.
No. He said women are better at certain things than men, as well as like
No, he's also
providing
said that men are
for
just better than
kids,
women.
being
Look,
moms.
I will find the clip for you, man.
Okay.
Right?
Have you found the video?
He said that they're smarter than women.
Huh?
He said that they're smarter than women, which is just
Smarter. Okay, so you didn't find it.
I did find it. You want me to show it to you?
Wasn't that the whole point?
You said he said that they're better. Now you're saying
Smarter
they're smarter.
is the same fucking thing, man.
No. Right. I guess smarter. Being smarter than someone is equivalent to being better than someone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys like him?
No, I can't stand Andrew Tate.
Why?
He's so annoying.
He's a what?
He's a beta.
A beta?
Yeah.
He's not an alpha. He's a beta.
He's a beta?
He's the smallest of the small.
Okay, so why don't you like him?
He's like misogynistic and racist, and
He's not racist though.
he's still misogynistic and think women are property. You think he's right about that?
He's right about everything he says.
All right.
Do you have a reason why you don't like him?
I just don't think he thinks logically.
What does he think like?
Misogynist.
Can you define misogyny?
I feel like everybody has their own definition, especially like really strong
No.
feminists.
You can't keep creating new definitions for words that have always had the same definition.
What's your
But-
definition?
Yeah, my definition is I just feel like more so like how do I say this correctly? Like how he feels like he's
It's okay if you don't have a reason. This is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you
Yeah, none of these people had any. There was two people. That one guy closer to the end. I guess that girl in that shirt. I don't know. If you had given them a little bit more time, I do think there was some discussion that could be had. But most of them, no reason. It's like if 40 people say that they hate red cars and then like you just put that information on blast. All these people are gonna now hate red cars. They're not thinking for themselves. It's not good. You know, if you're gonna hate someone, you have to have a reason. Like, you can not like someone to not like someone without having a reason. It's just a gut feeling. I get that. But, like, you know, when the question is asked and you willingly participate in this, they ask you a question and they ask, why don't you like something? You have to have a reason for it. You know, all these people, not one reason. A few were ready for maybe a potential debate and maybe, you know, having some discussion. But for the most part, it's just, I don't like him because the world told me I shouldn't like him. And that's it. And you have to do your own research. That's what it really should be. Research first, come to your conclusions, not the world tells you what it is, and then you go by that. That's not what it's supposed to be.